Life Audio.
Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We are so glad to have you listening with us here today. Today's topic is ending the cycle of negatively talking about ourselves. We will return after a brief message from our sponsor.
Health insurance rates in America are surging, leaving millions without affordable options. But Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills while lifting one another up in prayer. It's financial and spiritual support when you need it most. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Faith shapes how we live, and it should shape how we steward our money too. That's why 316 Financial exists. We're an online bank created to help people align their finances with their faith and their values. At 316 Financial, 10% of our profits are given back to faith-based ministries, supporting work that makes a lasting difference. It's a simple idea. Everyday banking can be a powerful way to live generously, and you don't have to sacrifice quality to bank with purpose. 316 Financial offers modern online banking, no monthly fees, free ATM access nationwide, and competitive interest rates designed to help your money grow responsibly. Whether you're saving for the future, managing everyday expenses, or looking for a bank that reflects what matters most to you, 316 Financial makes it easy to bank with intention. Learn more and open an account today at bank316.com. Banking services are provided by 316 Financial, a division of Primis Bank, member FDIC.
Ending the Toxic Cycle of Negative Self-Talk. Written by Vivian Bricker, read by Rochelle Alberti. Bible reading. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. Proverbs 15:4. As someone who struggles with negative self-talk, it is hard not to speak badly about myself. Growing up, I could never measure up to my sisters in skill or ability, and even in the present day, I still feel that I fall short. I'm not a gifted speaker, writer, or artist like my family members, and this makes me feel insecure. My eldest sister was a pro at basketball, and my dad loved watching her play. She was also great at drawing various creatures, including Pokemon, as they were her favorite. My other older sister is a master at writing, crafting stories, creating artwork, and playing the piano. My mom used to praise her splendid piano concertos and art assignments. I tried my best at art, music, and sports, but I was never good enough. I simply couldn't measure up. There was no praise, encouragement, or someone cheering me on from the sidelines. This left me feeling completely worthless, which led to the start of negative self-talk. A few days ago, I was sitting in my primary care doctor's office when my doctor asked me why I was so glum. I didn't want to go into detail with him about recent events that led me back to the same feelings of worthlessness. I chose to look at the white and blue checked floors as he went through a depression screening with me. As someone with clinical depression, I'm no stranger to these screenings. However, I had never scored as high as I did at that appointment. I left the office with a new prescription and a referral to restart therapy, but I did not feel hopeful. On the drive home, I told myself, I'm just not good enough, and I'm a failure. Anytime we are condescending, hurtful, or mean to ourselves, we are practicing negative self-talk. When I was in therapy years ago, my therapist asked me to name an adult figure in my life who had been supportive of me. My first thought was my grandma. I called her Meemaw. My therapist asked me to think of a time when Meemaw was proud of me. After thinking for a few minutes, my mind flashed back to when my Meemaw told me I was good at making other people laugh and smile. Her warm smile filled my heart, and I finally felt like I was good at something. To stop negative self-talk thoughts, we are going to have to dig deep. I didn't remember the words of my Meemaw right away, yet after searching for them, I finally knew I could heal. Negative self-talk can eat away at us, yet we must become aware of its voice. Once we start naming negative self-talk and addressing it, we will notice the voice grow quieter. Intersecting faith and life. The Bible tells us the soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. Proverbs 15:4. Whenever we are tempted to start talking badly about ourselves, we need to reflect on this passage. While many people think Proverbs 15:4 is only referring to our communications with others, it also includes the way we communicate with ourselves. By following Proverbs 15:4, we will begin to speak kindly to ourselves. It might sound cliché, but it is important to talk to ourselves as we would talk to a friend. We wouldn't make mean or derogatory remarks to our friends. Therefore, we don't need to talk to ourselves in this manner. We need to use our words to build ourselves up rather than tearing ourselves down. Ephesians 4:29. As you navigate life more positively, remember to end the cycle of negative self-talk. Avoid comparing yourselves to others or thinking negatively about yourself because of how others have treated you. Focus on what God says about you in the Bible. Memorize Bible passages and reflect upon His love when you are struggling. Stopping comparisons and blotting out unhelpful comments can make a world of difference. How might you start taking Proverbs 15:4 to heart today? What would your self-talk look like if you started being kinder to yourself? Further reading. Mark 12:30-31, Psalm 139, 13-16, Ephesians 2:10.
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.
Hey, Sal.
Hank, what's going on? We haven't worked a case in years.
I just bought my car at Carvana, and it was so easy. Too easy.
Think something's up?
You tell me. They got thousands of options. Found a great car at a great price. And it got delivered the next day.
It sounds like Carvana just makes it easy to buy your car, Hank.
Yeah, you're right. Case closed.
Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
In a world where relationships are easily broken and often discarded, the Rebuilding Us Marriage podcast is your lighthouse, guiding the way to hope, restoration, and transformation in Christ. I'm your host and marriage coach, Dana Shea. Join me as we discuss the necessary tools for rebuilding marriages from adversity, betrayal, and disconnection. It's time to reignite love as we rebuild marriages from the ground up. Listen to the Rebuilding Us Marriage podcast on lifeaudio.com or wherever you get your podcasts.